Hi there. As you all know, my name is Karina, and if you've been following my videos and my posts, yes, I wanted to tell you that on Monday I will be starting my first session of chemo. And if you've been following, so I've been getting prepared, and I want you to be part of this journey with me. And I don't know what's to come, but I know that I am not alone, that God is with me at all times, at all times. And will it be scary? Will it be worrisome? Yes, probably. I don't know, because everybody's different. So as you can see, a good friend of mine, she went through it as well, and she said, you know what, prepare yourself. Most people lose their hair, some people lose some people don't lose any. So she said, just so you don't freak out, cut your hair. So little by little I've been cutting my hair, and 2 days ago another good friend of mine cut it a little bit more, and I actually say that I'm okay, but that's the minor things, right? The way we have to prepare ourselves is spiritually, right? And I'll be honest with you, I've been praying, going to mass, but I would say for the last week and a half I kind of been slacking off, because you say like stay positive and everything, like get your mind off it, but you got to be careful, because many times in order for us to stay positive and get our mind off it, we start watching TV, and which are not bad programs that I can say, because I'm very careful to what I choose, but they're not feeding your mind, they're not feeding your soul. Okay, so you want to do something and stay positive that's feeding your mind and feeding your soul. Little by little, I actually just realized today, and it hit me. I was listening, one of my brothers from the Heralds of the Gospel sent me a podcast, Heralds of the Gospel podcast. You have to listen to it. It's amazing. And they share the first two stations of the cross and in the Passion, and then the other one was the Immaculate Heart of Mary, the Immaculate Conception. It just made me realize so much. And I finished with the gifts of the Holy Spirit, and all of that together composed, I felt like, Karina, what are you doing? What are you putting in your mind? Yes, you're a woman of faith. You say you're a woman of faith. You say that you trust, but where have you been putting your focus on, that you've been feeling probably a little bit pinches? And I was texting a friend yesterday, a little bit of fear there, having weird, crazy thoughts that I'm thinking like, okay, maybe you gotta be realistic, or maybe, you know what, no, these thoughts are coming to you and they shouldn't be. Whatever it is, okay, whatever it is, the only one that's going to give me peace is God. And that's what I've come up with. And I was starting to stress yesterday, like I haven't read my books like that the hospital gave me about the food and this and what I have to do, and everybody's been so wonderful, and I thank you all for all your tips about juices and machines, which is great. But really, I realized, I was saying to myself, I don't want to get overwhelmed, little by little, all of my time. But I realized through these amazing talks of the Passion, okay, of the Stations of the Cross, I've only heard two of them, that I was, if you can say, denial, And my friend said, oh, maybe you're I'm not in denial in the sense like that it's going to be hard, or that, it's a very serious treatment. I'm not in denial on that, right? But some people are telling me I'm in denial because they don't see me crying or sad. You know what? I've been thinking about that too. And when you're with God, as difficult as the situation may be, you have this peace within you and this joy within you, assurance that things happen for a purpose and God wants something great out of it, right? And if He's picked me for this, I have to feel honored and thankful that He sees that through this, He's gonna be glorified. And if I'm an instrument, we always pray to be an instrument of God. And if I'm His instrument through this, then praise be to God. And what do I mean in denial of the sense is like, when I said that in denial is that I don't want to read on things, because I didn't want to be overwhelmed, like so much information, and then start freaking out based on that, right? So I realized with these talks that I guess to a certain point I was being irresponsible maybe, and or maybe lazy, right? Because I have been saying I'm just taking advantage of this month that, you know, I haven't worked as fully as I always do. And it's just been, like I've been saying to people, I've been taking this month to chill, right? And there's no chilling. There's no chilling when it comes to God. So I want you to watch this video because this week I had the port installed. This is made today, and the video was done on Tuesday when it was done. So I want to join you. I want you to join me and watch it. Hey there. So today I wanted to share. Today I went to the hospital and I got installed a port, and it's here. You can see it. And they put me to sleep for about 10 minutes. I was at the hospital for about 3 to 4 hours. The procedure itself was pretty quick. But when I woke up, I couldn't turn my neck. Still now I can't turn it that much because it's sore. And it feels like it's tight on your neck and on your chest, right? So as I'm getting better with this side, now it's like as I'm speaking, it burns right here. But you know, what are you gonna do? Like I said before, you know, enjoy the ride and bring a book along. As you can see, got my books, my Bible, the Word of God that you should never let go of. That's the strength that you need. So I had a little bit of a meltdown earlier, and thank God for my sons. They were here with Henry, and I wasn't sad. I don't know what it was. It was just, I think I just needed to cry. And, you know, I was texting a good friend of mine, become good friends, thank God, through the business. And I don't know, you know, I just felt comfortable to vent out with her, and she was just listening, which is really nice. And so when somebody vents out with you, just listen, you know, just listen. And something I want to say about this journey, for anybody that has anybody going through anything, or even when people are going through problems, just listen to them. And I made the same mistake too, so I'm just telling you now because I'm learning through all of this. You know, people will say the funniest things, for better choice of words, when they see you, and it's about them at that time, and you can put your stories aside. As long as it's got a good ending, share it. Other than that, do not share your story, you know. So anyways, I just wanted to share that with you. I'm gonna go back to my reading, and those the people that have been telling me, oh, you're so strong, I kept on saying I'm not strong. If I am, it comes, I keep on pointing that way because my statue of Our Lady's right there. Yeah, she's been with me all this time. And that's where my strength comes from. And strength, what strength too? Like, she's giving me the strength. However, this is just starting, you know. So ask me when I start my chemo next week. I'll let you know. I will definitely let you know. Keep me in your prayers. And remember, the only strength that you can get is by you making the decision to allow God to give you the strength. Through Jesus, through His Blessed Mother. That's the only way. Okay, and stay positive. Stay positive. Keep smiling. And I will keep on sharing with you guys. So now that you watched my video, I just want you to know that whatever it is that you go through, you are not alone. And whatever it is that you're going through, just go through it. Don't complain. Don't ask why. Just say, okay, you know what? I have to go through this road, and bring books with you. You know when you go away on a trip and plane, it's hours, and you bring a book, you bring an audio book, you bring videos, you download movies. Well, this is the moment. But when you're gonna do that, I would say enjoy the ride. Be an instrument for others to know God's grace through wherever you're gonna go. And I'm preparing to give away groceries during my chemo. So if you have little pamphlets to give how to do the rosary, send them my way. And with that, I'm saying be an instrument of God all the time, you know, and do what you need to do. So I'm gonna be limited to what I do for work, But I'm also talking about work where I'm gonna be. I've been talking to people, the nurses at the hospital, about my creams and all that, which are amazing, you know? And I'm excited because I'm gonna meet my nutritionist tomorrow, and I'm gonna show her my products and my facial products. And I'm excited about all of that. We're gonna talk about all of that. And so see everything as an opportunity to evangelize, to leave a positive message on somebody, and to give them life, because you are the light of the world, and through you, you can either give people life, you can leave them the same, and you can leave them in a worse situation than what they were. So you have those three choices. So you pick where you want to be and what you want to be for others. Again, you can wither on the couch and boo-hoo me, or you can say, you know what, I'm gonna go through this anyways, so I might as well listen to some music, strengthen yourself in God, go to the church, take communion, go to adoration, go to a chapel, pray, read positive stuff, okay? Read the Bible. Oh my God, you have no idea how it quenches your soul. Even if you're probably saying, well, I've never read the Bible, where do I start? Just pick any chapter. Somebody once told me, start with the New Testament, start with the Old. As long as just read a verse, maybe read the Psalms, you know, but just read. And you're gonna see, or search for talks. Social media is amazing for that now. But just don't stay alone, because you're not alone. The moments that you feel alone, remember, that's when God is carrying you in His arms. Okay, love you, God bless you, and please share my video. Take care.